Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have a rather unique video.
Something new, something I've never did before.
So I will attempt to dye my roots or touch up my roots. Because as you might see, my hair is very long and the roots are very dark and they're just not what they were. So a couple of months ago, like I think in September, my mom dyed my hair. My hair is quite dense, it's long, it's very difficult to deal with, and this is gonna be my first ever attempt of dyeing it, like in any sort of thing. I've never did anything and I'm quite scared and petrified, and I hope it's gonna go well. If not, yeah, I might need my mom's help again, but that's fine. That's how my roots look at the moment, quite dark grey and very oily, because you're supposed to put this dye when your hair is very oily. I know that really helps. I really love this color. I just hope that my actual root color is going to be just like this. But you know, yeah, I think it's a very nice sort of brownish caramel autumnish color. Like, I know that's really in right now, and I hope that I'll be able to keep it because it's a very nice shade. Absolutely loving it. Without further ado, let's get into this very scary journey. So this is the root touch-up Clairol I got from Wilko's. I think it was like £7, and it says on the package matches medium golden brown shades, which I hope this is exactly what I have right here, as you can see. So yeah, and it says to do a little test, like a patch test. I never do that because my hair is quite used to all of this awful dyes and all of that. Like, I know I'm not gonna have an allergy or anything like that, but
You should do that, like...
this kit contains permanent color cream, color activating lotion, expert control brush, bowl, and gloves, which is pretty cool because I always forget to buy this stuff. Like, yeah, I'm always like,
Where are my gloves? I don't know where they are.
so this is a color activating lotion, very tiny. Next we have a little fancy brush, so that's pretty cool because last time when my mom dyed my hair, she used like a toothbrush. I know that's very medieval, very not your thing. Oh, I mean, what do you usually use? This is permanent color cream, and lastly we have a little ball, which I think is made of plastic. I expected something from silicone, but come on, it was like £7, so I think even for this price you get a fair amount of stuff. And of course we have the gloves, because how without them? And let's put them on. Or shall we do the product first? Oh my god, I have no idea how this is going to go. I've never did anything like this, so I think I'll just sit down for like 5 minutes and read the instructions properly, and then we're gonna start this craziness. Okay, so first we're gonna put on the gloves, because how without protection? Now we got the gloves and we're ready to the next step. And for this, I'm just gonna take my little plasticky thing and put all of this paint from the container number 1. All right, here, so just gonna put all, oh my god, can you see anything? Look at that gold. Oh my god, look at this color. It looks like poop, literally, or diarrhea. Oh my god, this is so ew. Now we're gonna take the container number 2, which is color activating lotion, and try to open it. Oh my god, empty everything. I just like that it's so tiny, just exactly how much you need to cover your roots. And the next step is to take this super fancy schmancy brush and give it a mix, give it a stir, just like we make little fancy dish sort of thing. I think the craziest thing about this dye is that it says on the package that you should leave it only for like 10 minutes. I mean, 10 minutes is enough for me to get rid of all these awful gray hairs. Like, look how freaking gray is. This is absolutely crazy. And look how big is my darkish area, because it grew like a lot. I was supposed to do like a month ago or so, only now I'm doing it. So the next step is to comb your hair in your desired position, I guess. Like, but mine is just like already combed, and my most important bit is to cover just right here, all this middle and center. Let the magic happen, I guess. Oh yeah, and don't forget to as well cover your clothes and everything else in the bathroom. I completely forgot about this, to be honest. I just remembered about it. Okay, the question is, how much do I add? Because yeah, as I said, it grew a little bit longer than I was supposed to leave it. This brush is absolutely brilliant. Like, I love it's so convenient. I think you get the idea. You're just supposed to apply all over here and just concentrate on the gray bits and as well on the roots. Apply it all over everywhere. I mean, as my mom says, if you ever apply this and you can't see yourself, the best thing is the feeling. Like, you can sense with your fingers where you apply the dye, where you didn't. Like, just use your senses. And yeah, that is going to be your best indicator, or like your best guide of where should you apply more, or like where is dry or where it's like wet, because like really we have senses. Now, after applying everywhere on the roots, or almost everywhere, because you can never see from the back, that's the problem, I'm gonna wait for 10 minutes. I mean, I think I'm gonna wait for like 15 minutes, because you added here like in the beginning, but like until the time I've added here, I think, yeah, it's a discrepancy, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna wait for like 15 minutes and then we'll be back with the result. These are my new roots. My camera shows it very dark, but I think I did a pretty good job for the first time ever. I tell you, if you are afraid, just go for it. Read the instruction. You might not do it perfectly, but you're gonna do it, because I was so afraid to do this, but I'm so happy with the result. Like, yeah, it matched my color so well. I couldn't even tell you where my dark roots started and where they ended. They actually look beautiful, and I know that doesn't seem, you can't see much here on this artificial light, so let's go to the real light and show you. So here is my color. You can see it's one thing, like there's no difference, and look how shiny and glowy this dye made it, like unbelievable. I am so proud of how well I did. Like, look at this, you can't see any difference, like where my roots started, just, yeah. And it covered the grays pretty well as well, so I'm quite happy about this. Yeah, I think for the first time ever I did a brilliant job. Like, I'm actually gobsmacked, like in the very best way. For the first time ever, I think I nailed it. Like, if you can't see the difference, I can't see either. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this different video and took something useful out of it. If you did, smash that huge thumbs up and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.